Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we are checking out a demo for Oceaneers, survival crafting colony sim set in a flooded world of unstable islands. Build your colony, scavenge debris, craft equipment, and train your survivors. Construct a raft and fend off sharks as you explore island bunkers and uncover lost float tech from an old world corporation. I think right off the bat, the developer is Barrel Smash Studios, and it's gonna be, from the screenshots that I saw, it's got a clear, like, kind of Don't Starve influence. It's not actually from Don't Starve. Is it Cly Games that make the Don't Starve series? Obviously their ones are a bit more kind of like survival and harrowing and a bit more maybe horror kind of stuff on that. But this is from two Australian devs. Like yeah, it says down at the bottom, doesn't it? Made by two devs down under. So two Australian devs, and it's more probably of a 2D art thing in a 3D world kind of thing. We're gonna see what it's like. It's looks promising from the screenshots. This is just a demo at the moment. I'll leave a link to the Steam page down in the description below the like button. Like always, you can check it out, add it to your wish list and stuff. The demo isn't publicly available right now. They were kind enough to provide me access to check this out. But like I said, it is just a demo. So we're gonna see what's here right now. It's probably one of those things that will end up coming to early access and then have updates and stuff in the future. But we're going to see what's here now at the moment, because it says the game is under active development and there's much more planned before release. So we're just going to take a look. Just going to have a glimpse at what's going on. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and let's check out Oceaneers. Okay, so a little bit like Rimworld here, we get to kind of pick, we don't get to pick this in the demo, but we will have the option of picking how many survivors we start with, a little bit of a backstory. Before everything went sideways, including the raft, your group lucked into a haul of food and feasted like shipwrecked royalty. Bellies full, you managed a decent night's sleep. Still some food left. Someone definitely licked it already. So, we then, like the Rimworld kind of thing. Oh, like I said, I think at the moment the initial thing is that I haven't played too much Don't Starve. I remember playing a little bit of it years and years ago. When I saw this, I did have the initial impression of, is this from the same devs? So I think there's a clear kind of influence here in terms of the visual style. I think I don't think that's like a bad thing or anything. But yeah, looks like this, but then it's got this kind of Rimworld kind of thing. You know, you get to choose your survivors up front and everything. It's a bit more of a colony sim, so this one might land quite well with me. We'll have a look. So we've got rain. You can like change their hair and all their bits and pieces. We've got skill bonuses plus free salvaging, but they do not like science, so they get an XP penalty and a maximum level they can attain in it as well. I think what we'll do is we will do that they are hard worker, so we get extra XP gain because we're going to be salvaging a lot anyway. And I think we'll give him maybe fast learner, and then we got Ivy. I don't know if there's enough here to really, I mean, skin pocket could be an option, but yeah, I would like to see, obviously there's loads more here that are unavailable. Would be cool to see that. I don't think at the moment there's anything positive that I really feel like I need to have, so I think what we might actually do is just can we do none? There we go. And we'll just give her a positive. We'll just say 10% bonus skill. So she gets +1 on all skills and 10% on everything. Let's just do that. There we go. And we can name our colony the Rogue Crew. Just do that. We will be able to choose the world settings. Like I said, a lot of this is locked in the demo. We're just going to do normal, obviously. But you can have it more intense, more easy. Choose your own settings. And you can actually, you'll be able to change the depletion rate, skill gains, all that kind of stuff, whether they can leave, die, so you can turn that off as well. So lots of customization that will be here in the future. So raft wrecked, your story begins. Okay, well there goes our raft, off to join Davy Jones's locker. We best whip up a new raft fast. This island might just be on its way down too. Who knows what ancient duct tape float tech contraption this island's got beneath it? Okay. Maybe it's a class 3, or maybe it's held together with bubblegum and wishes. Either way, let's hope for the best. Okay, so we can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. There is a strange note here that we can read, I think. Or do we select someone to pick up? WASD to move around. Left click to select the beach reeds. Technically edible. And we get some resources from them as well. So we can left click character. I've got to remember what what I set them all up to be doing. But we've got their tools equipped here, character sheet is here. The job behavior as well, so we can choose that he'll take care of their own needs when not busy with other tasks. Okay, and then characters will work on their own work areas or follow your orders if assigned. Okay, whereas red is complete manual control. So I would like to see like longer term, a bit like what Rimworld has, where you've got the priority selector kind of thing. Right click on the ground or water to move them. Right click the beach reeds to give a task to the selected character, so we can harvest those. Also hold shift to queue tasks and use work post to automate tasks. For now, jump right in and get surviving. Okay, so we could say harvest that and harvest that. It'll queue both of those. And space to pause, basically, and there is a pause and play, and there is a faster one as well. Is anyone else here beeping? We've covered a tattered, salt-stained note. Most of it's been claimed by water, time, or very determined seagulls, but a few lines remain. Something about a hatch buried in a sand pile and a warning to keep them out. The author apparently went searching for an access card. Whether they found it or something else found them is anyone's guess. Okay, and these coordinates are only reachable in the full game. In the demo, you can send expeditions to nearby sectors, find the missing part, and uncover the first part of the story. Okay. So we can kind of send off an expedition to find other stuff. And you can see there's like loads of salvage and stuff in the water. And there are sharks. So it's a little bit like Raft in a way as well. We're in shark-infested waters. Let me just remind myself. So Ivy's the person who does everything. Oh, you can. It does actually have... It's not set out in the same way. But it does actually have... I actually really like this UI in terms of like the health. You've got the resolve. How wet they are as well, and the temperature, the mood. See, it gives them +5, -5, -10. So we've got those there, and then we've got toilet hygiene and entertainment. Got their buffs, and probably their debuffs would be here. Equipment, whether they've eaten, and their equipped stuff as well, and all their traits and things. I don't know if we can learn more traits, like through like maybe events and things in game, but very, very promising at the moment. But yes, you can actually set it, I think, so you can say like you won't eat on your own or stuff like that. Or you can say, I think Ivy, we're fine for her doing kind of anything really. I think Reed was the lab tech, so he's better at researching science and cooking. And then Rain is the one who isn't really going to be good at salvaging. Although +8 as the cap just means they can't get maximum. But that's not the end of the world, to be fair. Seems like we've got these markers on here. So when you get to rank 2, you can do advanced research. And when you get to rank 8, you can do industrial research. So technically, there's no drawback to having the science one. Because they can still reach rank 8. Rather than it being too much of a... I would probably limit that even further. So maybe they can't go beyond rank 2. But that's neither here nor there. Those balancing things will all be done in the future. So I think what we can do is we can turn off research for this person. And I think, so for Rain, salvage, and Ivy, dig that up. And let's let them play. I'll try not to pause it that much as well. See what it kind of goes at normal speed. Oh, she needs a shovel to dig. Can we craft? Let's pick up this. They're picking up this stuff. Characters wants to be selected from the character list. Buildings you've unlocked or research will appear at the building bar. Okay. And resources you collect at the top. Weather forecast. And research progress all there as well. You've got objectives on the right. And the handbook. Right, so open the handbook is one of our things. This is what first edition, only edition. And then we ran out of ink. Got all the guides. Fish codex as well. Important. And then there's the access card, which is like the clue, I guess. Scavenge beechwood from the ocean. So, can we... Are the sharks going to try and get Ivy straight away? Or is there like a bit of leniency? So food is essential to survival. Build a food crate so survivors can access food. Each food resource provides different benefits. You can eat raw ingredients, but as you progress, you'll be able to cook prepared meals. And it'll obviously spoil as well. So there's a full kind of food system in here too. We've got island tech, got exploration, basic raft, production, survival, and food. So we can put a food crate maybe there. They are fine at the moment. And if we've got to keep an eye on them. But they're gathering the stuff. Maybe it's just like you don't want to go in the water right here because that's where that's where the sharks are, but kind of got a bit of leniency maybe floating out here. Oh, there is a big thing under the water though. Hope Ivy doesn't get eaten. Maybe that's just like a killer whale or something. Oh, she's actually got into the water now. No. No. Don't do that. No self-preservation. I'll get her to make the chest. Here we go. We get some... Does it go straight into our thing? I don't think they need to take it out. I think it just goes into our overall inventory at the top. So don't need to worry about like storage yards or, you know, zoning or anything like that. They just, or inventory space. They just pick it up and it'll go straight up into our cooking thing. We can kick to get some coconuts. You're good as well. You can pick that up. I want you to just go along and just gonna queue all these up. Right clicks, shift and right click. That's there. Just getting Ivy just to float around basically. Kick that tree. You can kick that tree as well. Can trap a seagull, and we can also tame them apparently as well. So we need a crafting table. That will be where we make spades and or shovels and all that kind of stuff. Crafting recipes are unlocked as we discover new resources. Okay. So let's build a campfire. And let's also build... We need a little bit more beech wood. Salvage this. Probably a little bit too far for it. Is this a risk? She'll probably be more tired, but she doesn't seem to have much of a like it's not like she's gonna drown or anything right now. Sharks aren't too interested, which is good. There we go. We got something. Let's get her to come back because I'm getting nervous. Cool. Right, let's get you to salvage that. You to salvage that. This stuff will give us some beech wood as well. Just gonna make sure the shark... Okay. Shark is definitely like just patrolling an area, it seems. It's not gonna come too close. So it's not aggressive like Frank the shark from is his name Frank? Did the community call that shark Frank? Oh, I haven't played Raft in a long time. Did like that game. I think I finished the story on Raft actually when it came into its 1.0. I still need to like 100% it, like achievement wise and stuff, but a lot of it was like kill like 50 seagulls or whatever. Like some of the achievements were like just kill a huge amount of bears and all the random stuff. Bit of a time sinker, that one. So we'll have quite a bit of resources in each one. Probably get away with speeding it up a little bit. Yeah, we don't seem to really need to worry. Like, even though like we got the wetness, she's 100% wet. She's a little bit cooler, but it doesn't seem to be like a negative thing. They're all very happy at the moment, so I'm happy with that. Crafting table, we'll pop that over here. And it's a dirty pool. Last resort. Refills depending how heavy the rain is. Okay. We could probably take it from there and boil it, maybe. Not safe to build on a raft. That's good to know. I don't get how we use the campfire. Do we just... Oh, we like add fuel and do it that way. Okay, yeah. We can seem to upgrade stuff as well. We do have all our food there, and we can kind of say like how much he's going to eat as well. The red's actually the health, I guess. Maybe they are losing a bit of health because they're cooler. Right, let's craft. Let's make a coconut shovel. And maybe some rope. And maybe a wood crate. I don't think we can make a... We can make some beds. We need more... We need rope. We need a fair bit. But we've got the other stuff at least, so we could make some beds. Oh, the sharks have red eyes now as well. Demon sharks at night, it seems. Let's add fuel and let's put some reeds. And okay, it will tell you. Okay, different things will add different time. Plant fibers and reeds just add 1.5 hours. Basically. Let's confirm that. You can have them relax there. Who's the chef? He's the chef. Well, basically the chef. Do we need... Oh, we're missing the grill stone. Oh, so we need to... Actually... It's the character sheet. Oh, that's where we equip the tool. That's fine. Yep. Okay. So we could upgrade... And, oh, we need stone blocks for that. And research. So we can't actually do that yet anyway. Okay. We are going to have to do raw stuff. So... Is the... Has he made the shovel yet? He has... Oh, there's the shovel. Okay. So we could say rain. Oh, rain. Shovel. And then dig. Okay. Breaks and blaming you. Oh, we open the science capsule. We have got a research table. Okay. Got a blueprint. It's a rare find. They're real. I thought they were just a myth. Cool. Okay, so we have research table, which we can... Need some more rope. So... Let's have them eat a few reeds. Don't know if we can just queue these up with everyone. We're gonna go from the same box. They can do, okay. So they don't. You need to like wait one after another. She's better at science. She's the salvaging one, isn't she? So yeah, she should dig in both of these up. You get back out there and salvage that. You get back to resuming the craft. Working all night. Getting dark. At least we're like protected immediately around here. And everyone's still kind of happy. He's getting a bit tired. There's Ivy. Rain's getting there. I'm thinking we can... One bed... Close. I was thinking put it next to the fire, but apparently not. Day 2 begins. No spoiled food. So we get a little summary as well. It is raining, so the fuel cost is doubled. So there is weather modifiers as well. And everyone gets +5 at the end of the day in terms of resolve. I like that. Strange device. You're right, something feels off. I even heard a rumble or shake. Figure out what the seagull living heck is going on. Okay, so this is the... So it's an unsinkable island. It's a bit of a mess. It's a colony engine. Oh, so this is actually something we'll be able to build out on and move the island. Load fuel, load food, load fuel, raise anchor, and launch. Get +15% researcher speed. Can terraform eventually. The plumbing system's damaged. Is that like... Is it like underneath? A little bit like a fallout shelter. Whereas like you got this stuff underneath it basically. I don't know if... Oh, there's no fancy buttons on this gadget. Set a class X float tech. It's unsinkable. Okay, that's good. So yeah, we'll build a raft to go out to find other resources. I like this. Island is tiny, and they won't fit in your back pocket. Got a slight chance. Send your crew on expedition, scrounge up some booty, and who knows, maybe we'll uncover some float tech wizardry to expand our slice of paradise. The haven for even more. And I guess yeah, we could find more survivors as well and things. So we're gonna want to build a raft, which we need a few more rope and beach stuff, so that's fine. Can you construct some of that? He's just gonna go rest, that's fine. I think if she can kick all of these. Don't know if... Oh, she needs a tool. I can do something to punch it. Yes! Like Minecraft. Job done. Well, she can sleep. Need a stronger shovel to do that stuff. Okay. Does relaxing increase the sleep? It doesn't, does it? Okay. We can upgrade this to have biogel coating. Obviously we need different wood and it's not available in the demo anyway. Gas leak detected, basement flow. So we're gonna need to like repair and fix this anyway, but it's really cool. I like that as an idea. Get some more rope. Fine. The sleeping's coming along fairly well. Sleeping in the rain, but sleeping nonetheless. Oh, so we might need to add fuel. Really have a ton of stuff. Every minute's important, I guess. The sharks seem to be gone when it's raining. Or is it just because it's morning? Got jellyfish over here as well. I think for like a demo, I don't know if like this will be like out with the next like Steam Fest like festival. It'll be like probably in October, won't it? Normally, there's normally a Steam Fest in October. So you guys will be able to try it. I don't know if this will be like a better, like even more content by that point, or if it'll be the exact build that I'm playing now. But really polished, I would say. Actually, surprising. I'm playing 4K 120. It's got graphical settings and stuff. It's got all the bits and pieces. It's actually sometimes when you get a demo and it's like an early access demo, like you know, I'm getting given a key to access a demo. It's not just readily available. I'm sometimes, you know, I'm curious about it because I'm like, well, you know, how far along is it? And this one actually seems quite well polished at the moment. Like maybe the bits that are here are like really well done, and then there's just obviously it's not as deep at the moment because obviously they're slowly but steadily adding more and more stuff to it. Clean water source is essential for survival. Research and build a solar still to produce clean water. It's a primitive device. Survivors fill it up, then wait for clean, drinkable water. And if we can make a rain collector, then even better. But okay. We need to increase our limit. Do we even have a solar still unlocked though? We don't. Okay, right. You sleep now. You could get some more stuff because we still can't get to bed. He's pretty tired. So if you come back and just relax. Let's speed this up a little bit. Send an expedition from expedition station. Need fire to relax. I know, buddy. I know. It's sad. It's a sad. Like we need to see if we can get some more leaves. I actually don't want the coconuts. No, too soon. Okay, you get that. Guess could we take the shovel? I mean, he's so tired though, isn't he? We're really working him to the bone. She's almost done. She's almost done. Let's unequip. Wake her up. Let him sleep. Equip that. You finish digging that. You go harvest some seaweed. So I'm not sure if, like I said, if because it's raining, the sharks aren't here. Like they've disappeared. Oh, that's the hatch. You can examine. So we need a battery thing, and then we can turn that, but we can't do it yet. Okay. Find a fuse for the hatch. That's going to be our next kind of immediate thing. Send her over here. Some eggs there. Seagull net. Oh, that actually has... Well, this has the beechwood and the palm fronds as well. Okay. You can actually see what the pile has. That's quite nice. Nice the quality of life. You can replay tutorials, that's fine. Like I said, even like the tutorial system is good as well. Like it's very, like I said, what is here seems really decent. Nice. Sound effects, like the systems seem to work. They crack on with what they're doing. If their needs get low, they'll go ahead and try and go to sleep and do all that stuff. So, yeah, intriguing. I want her to try and do that, but ideally not hit the jellyfish. That'd be great. And I don't really know. So the belt will give us an extra slot. Should we make a wood plank? We've got to make stuff, haven't we, to like I actually haven't unlocked the water thing. Egg on a stick. So we can drink that. Dirty water, but I mean, it's something. send you out there to go do that. There we go. Let's go over here. You can come back and drink. You'll come back and drink. There we go. You can go dig that. I think you can have some berries. Oh, that does hunger and thirst as well. Confirm that. That's good. Someone's lost snacks, so there is grilled fish there. Ideally, we want to get like a... We don't have a fishing rod, but that'd be good if so. I suppose we'll do jobs on the island and surrounding water within the workplace radius. Okay, so this will just let like you kind of auto work. I think we need to make at least a second bed, don't we? Right? I'd say. Naturally, you dig that. You construct. You come back and get some food. We'll do that. From working away doing their tasks. I like this. It's kind of like I said, Rimworld, Raft. With I guess the kind of a little bit of the look of Don't Starve. Like I said, I'm saying that just because the art style gives me that feeling of it, but I actually haven't played Don't Starve or anything for a long time, so it's been a while. Actually have both of them sleep. You stay up. Need one more of those. We can make some rope. I think while the salvage is like free to get because there's no shark. Let's go do that. And research, we need the research bench. Just skipping all this. There we go. But we can kind of see a little look at what's here. So we'll be able to upgrade to canoes, eventually have a dinghy and a skiff, lookout towers, trade beacons, weather devices. This is obviously your different tier levels, which then control production. We got the tool bench, wood splitter, stone cutter, pulping, refinery, furnace, kilns. And actually, you research the tier within the class, basically, which is interesting. Survivals, got field pharmacy, medical beds, spear station, cooking, drink station, food chiller, cooking station. Got the solar still. We actually need to research that. I think that's what we need to do. And the water barrel. Got the waste bin, fish traps, composter. The raft building, which obviously we've already started with that stuff. But you can then have a dock. Have engines and sails. Research table. And then comfort, you got the bed, comfy bed tent. Fancy toilet, basic toilet. So lots of like stuff to like get going with straight away, which is really encouraging. Like I said, I think this is pretty cool right off the bat. No like release date for this, no price. Like I said, it just says coming soon. They did have a play test around like middle of August, I think. So, and obviously this is now like the demo extension of that, I guess. So like I said, it feels very polished to the point that it's more just a case of this stuff that's like locked because it's in the demo, you know? So that would be my main thing at the moment, is that maybe that can be... Here we go, day 3. Oh, sharks are back. Let's head back for the shark. gets involved. Also, they will just migrate after 20 hours. Okay. Oh, do you see? Oh, wait, no. No. I thought we were speeding up then, but no, that was just the timer thing. Right. Let's... Oh, do we really have enough fuel? Don't know if we do. We can put maybe like 2 coconuts on there. We can relax. Maybe we get him to go kick, 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 and then relax. I wish the 1, 2, 3 would work for the speed. It doesn't. So I don't know. Is there a keybind? Well, let's save. Controls. Oh, it's like minus and equals. If, yeah, since they don't do anything, I'm just gonna go. 1 is decrease, 2 is increase. Okay, that's better. I can then do that a bit quicker without having to click. I'm lazy, you know, I'm lazy. Right, so pick up, pick up, pick up. Make one of those. We won't be able to mine that yet because we can't make anything else. We are going to need to head over this way though. I guess we could send Reed all the way up. We could also build a research station. Pop that. Yeah, maybe. It's quite strict on like its boundaries, like what's around it. Like it will say like, oh, it's too close to do that. Yeah, we can kind of see he swam quite far out there. I guess like he could hang on to that while he salvages it and then come back. But decent chunk. You kind of see through the fog of war a little bit. You can kind of get a little overview of what's around. That's the research table. We've kind of already had a little cheat look at that. She's not one for researching anyway. But I think that water thing sounded good. We don't want to be drinking dirty water. So it's our active research. And she's going to have some coconuts. Some raw chicken. We leveled up salvaging. Okay, he's leveled up. You can kind of see as you're getting XP in different skills, they're moving up. Now, level 1 in salvage. He's not doing too bad. We'll let him sleep maybe. She needs a toilet, but I don't know what we're doing with that. Needs another rope. Let's make the rope. Then we'll be able to make a basic raft. And then the question is then the expedition station. Which we'll need some more rope for, but build the raft first. Get that ready. Maybe the sharks only go after you if you're on the raft, maybe. Not sure. Let's see how fast this research is going. It seems to be going fairly good. Sea Warden. Let's name it. Name it that. So right click the engine or paddle to drive the raft. Rafts can be used as both at your home colony and while out on expeditions. Left click the base of the raft to select it, not the character. Right click to move the selected raft. Okay, you can steer using the keyboard arrow keys. Larger rafts have more cargo space. Raft speed depends on size, engines, and drivers. Multiple survivors can drive the raft. And then you can build a raft at the raft dock and expand it, add buildings. So eventually, a little bit like Rimworld's kind of new update recently where you've got the spaceships, you could pretty much build a big enough raft that you live off the raft instead of the island and you just have that as your base. Very early days right now. But if we drive raft and move over here, yes. Is he gonna do anything? Probably not. Probably could have brought him with me. Now harvest this stuff. So yeah, now it opens up the expansion. We can go get like find these like little egg nests kind of things. Find more of these bits and pieces to loot. And I guess an expedition itself, where we need at least 2 more of these. What else do we need? We need 2 more planks as well. Okay. And this has been done, which is good. So probably the toilet would be next, I guess. If anything, he's the researcher, isn't he? He's the science researcher. He's quicker. So let's let him research. Resume. Oh. That's why you right-click the raft. Oh, she needs to drive the raft. There we go. So the arrow keys, yeah, you can kind of just use it with the arrow keys. Just move it around directly. Does she have to be... Oh, does she have to be in the water? I guess so, but at least it's quick to get back up on there. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's quite nice and relaxing, to be honest. They've done a good job with this so far. Just scratching the surface, just a little like preview of this really, because like I said, it is a demo. I think if you like Rimworld and you like, and I say that, you know, Rimworld being, you know, a huge monster in itself, but you know, you like the Rimworld kind of starting with survivors, like basically crash landed, or in this case, shipwrecked, raft wrecked crew. The colony sim side of things is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'd love to see more of this, see how much deeper it goes. But like I said, it's surprisingly, let me just like pause it and save it. It's surprisingly like far along, in my opinion. Like, I think the art style is really nice. I think the use of like, we got stuff there. We can use that in the research station apparently. We have a crate that we can deploy, I think, and stuff. But like, I'm a fan of this at the moment. I think it works really well. I think it's really, really clever. And obviously, if you have a weather device, we can see what weather's coming up. Gives you enough stuff where you're like, oh, I can see what's going on here, and the path you want to go. And it kind of just leaves you to, obviously, you've got a bit of a guide with the story and a starter guide here, but you know, you can kind of just freely do what you want. We see our colony here. Seems like we can have another island as well when we upgrade our engine levels and stuff. And so I like the sci-fi element of this as well, is that this is actually like a moving ship that we'll be able to like push along and everything once we've got it to that point. But yeah, that's Oceaneers. What do you guys think? Like, craft, float, survive. I think it's doing that on the tin. Seems really interesting. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, at the moment, sadly, at the time of recording, the demo is not available for you to download yourself. It's more just a preview for me to check out and share with you guys. But I would be very shocked if this isn't available at the next Steam Next Fest, or it doesn't drop soon in terms of the demo. So yeah, like I said, the link to the Steam page will be in the description below, like always. And thank you so much for hanging out and spending time watching this video. And yeah, because I love sharing indie games with you guys and like hanging out. So really appreciate you guys watching this far and getting here and all the support. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.